this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to connect your website to your email marketing or CRM provider. Essentially, what we want is for website visitors to be able to use a form like this, an email opt-in form, and when they sign up, that they'll be connected to your account in Mailchimp or Ontraport or MailerLite, for example. So to do this, you need to have your API key, and we're going to connect to your website. This may sound very technical, but don't let it scare you off. It's as simple as copy and paste, as long as you know where to copy and where to paste. I'll show you how to do that here in 2 steps. In step 1, we're going to get your API key from that email marketing or CRM provider. And in step 2, we'll paste it into the appropriate spots in Life Coach Sites Made Easy. Here we go. So to demonstrate, I'm going to use MailerLite and show an example in Ontraport, and lastly, how to use Google to find the instructions for any other provider you'd be using. So here we are in my MailerLite account. I've gone to the menu in the top right corner, clicked on that, gone down to integrations, and that takes me to this page here. The first option here will be the MailerLite API. That's what we want. So we're going to click on Use. I've already copied a screenshot of this because you want to, this is a private key, so I've blanked that out, and it's to show you click on copy, and that will copy this number to your clipboard, and you'll paste it into where I show you later in the video. So if you are also using MailerLite, then this is where you'll stop, or sorry, this is where you'll fast forward in the video to where I talk about step 2, pasting it into Life Coach Sites Made Easy. But for this video, I'm going to continue the tutorial by showing how to do or how to find the API key in Ontraport. So for Ontraport, this is a series of screenshots that I've taken because this account isn't mine, so I don't want to be showing off any of the private information. So when you log into Ontraport, hover your mouse over the user icon in the top right corner, and you'll get this menu. Click on Administration. Next, on the admin page on the left-hand side, you will want to click on Integrations. After that, you'll be on the Admin Integrations page, and you want to click on this button here, Ontraport API Instructions and Key Manager. And finally, you'll click on this blue button for a new API key. Ontraport asks you to fill out this API application before they give you your API key. So this looks more serious than it actually is. Just fill it out and submit it, and they get back to you pretty quick. I've included here some examples of what you can type in. So they ask, what will you be using the API for? And they ask you to be specific about what it's going to be integrated with. And you can just put allowing website visitors to subscribe to my email list. I plan on integrating Ontraport with my WordPress website. And Life Coach Sites Made Easy is a highly customized version of WordPress tailored for coaches, but you can tell them it's a WordPress website and they'll know what you mean. Next, they ask if you'll be adding any new contacts. Yes, you will be. That's the whole point. You want people to be able to sign up to your email list, and so you'll tell them my website, and you can paste in the web address of your site. And lastly, this last question, you'll probably be saying no to it. If you need to say yes, that's because you've already gone and set up some sort of connection between Ontraport and something else. So you'll know what you're connected to, and you can say yes and then what you've connected to. Lastly, scrolling down on that same page, they have their terms of use and agreement. Check off all the boxes when you agree and click Save in the top right-hand corner. Once Ontraport has reviewed your API application, they will get back to you, and then you can go back into that menu. We'll put it back on screen here, and this bottom area won't be blank. Instead, you'll have your shiny new API key, and you can click on it and copy the API key. So that's how you find your API key in MailerLite or Ontraport. And if you're using a different provider, then the instructions will be similar. You can find them on Google. You can use a search such as, where do I find my Mailchimp API key? Replacing Mailchimp with whatever you're using. And the results will show you a help document from that company on how to find the API key. For example, here is Mailchimp's document on API keys, and they have this handy animated GIF here which shows you exactly where to find it. Since Mailchimp's pretty popular, I will make this full screen so we can see it. So in the bottom left, you hover over that icon, click on Account, then you go to Extras, API Keys, and here's the list of the API keys on the account. You probably won't have all those there since you're making your first one. Click the Create a Key button, and the page will refresh, and you will have a new key there that you can then click to copy and paste. And as always, if you have any trouble with this, just reach out to me and I'd be happy to help. That's it for step 1. Now on to step 2. In step 1, I showed you how to find and copy your API key. And in step 2, we're going to place the API key into Life Coach Sites Made Easy. You can have email sign-up forms on web pages and also on pop-ups or slide-ins, and I'll show you how to connect both of those. Here we are on the list of pages. I'm going to scroll down to a page where I know I have a email sign-up form. I'm going to right-click on the page builder, open it in a new tab. I'm going to scroll down to where the subscription form is. Here it is. No, actually, this is the text block. Here's the subscription form. I click on it. I get the options here on the side. And you're going to select the service. So this would be your CRM or email marketing provider. So you click on whatever the service is, and account name. This one doesn't really matter so much. It's just an identifier for you to keep your API keys apart. You're probably just going to have one, so you can just type your name in there or your business name. And here is where you paste the API key. Click here and paste it in. Right click, choose paste, or Control V, Command V, keyboard shortcut. Then you'll click on connect. It will connect, and in the last step, I took a screenshot of this. Once you've connected to your service, it'll look something a little bit like this, where now it says I've connected to MailerLite, it knows what account I'm connected to, and lastly, when it asks for group, it's asking for what list it wants you to connect to. So for example, you may have a separate list for clients or potential leads or specific webinars that you are running. So that's how you can differentiate between that. Those lists are set up in in this example, they would be in my MailerLite. I'd have different lists in there. Same goes for Ontraport, Mailchimp, etc. That way, for different sign-up boxes, you can have them sent to different lists if you have different landing pages or offers. Heading back to the dashboard now. I'm going to move my head out of the way. Where you would go to connect for the pop-ups and slide-ins is Marketing and Leads. This is where the pop-ups and slide-ins are, and you want to click on Integrations. Here you will see a list of programs that you're connected to. So connected apps. Right now, if you don't connect anything, it'll just save it locally and you can copy that list. What we're going to do is add a new app. So here's the list of apps here, and you'll choose the one that you want to connect to. So we used MailerLite before, so I'll click that one again. It'll open up and you paste the API key there. Below is the identifier. This is similar to before. You can just put in your name or business name. This is just a label. And then click connect. And afterwards, you can select the group or list that the new subscribers will be added to. That's it for this tutorial. If you have any trouble with any part of this process, just reach out to me. I'd be happy to help. And be sure to watch the rest of the Quick Start videos.